in my life, I've always thought like I need to be more popular. I've thought this, it's just like a general like, oh man, I just need to be bigger. I just, more popular. I have things to say, and they're better
People
than like
need to listen more.
what you need to have to say.
Yeah.
Like it's just
everyone else has to say, not as good as you have to say. I get it.
Exactly. It's pretty straightforward.
Mm-hmm.
And it's finally happening for me.
Oh.
I don't have like YouTube's my biggest social following if I was to count it. Like everything else, like I'm not as kind of like I'm not as big on. But I just downloaded, thanks to Joey who recommended it on last week's stream when I was talking about give me alternatives to Goodreads. Incidentally, I have used No, Goodreads.
Oh.
Incidentally, I have not used it for books very much.
That's why I figured it was Letterboxd, which I love Letterboxd.
Yeah, but so it's because like I was saying how Amazon has everything, and so I want something that's Amazon alternative, and that was what came up, and I've gotten over 100 followers on
crazy.
the Likewise now for like nothing. I've done nothing of value.
Like rated a few films.
I've made a few lists. So I wanted to.
I think it's for our list because you made it like right around when it was at the Golden Globes.
No. It was before because I was already at like 60, 70 by then. That was just like pushed me over to like the 100 maybe.
Because that was I really enjoyed the fact that Not Do 1. Just want to say that really quick, but continue.
Oh yeah, 100%. So I made movies I watched in 2023. This is mostly for me, but there's 27 views on it.
Nice.
So I watched Babylon, Missing, Varisu, and Walter Viraya. You can watch a review on YouTube or podcast service. My favorite movies of all time.
What's on that list?
Howls,
Good
Moving
movie.
Castle, Arrival,
Phenomenal.
Us, Three Idiots,
Great.
Monty Python and the Holy Grail,
Phenomenal.
Zack Snyder's Justice League, Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, Annihilation, Drive, all 3 Lord of the Rings movies.
Of course.
RRR.
It's one movie.
War for the Planet of the Apes, Inception, No Country for Old Men, The Hunter of the Night of the Hunter. Jesus, I almost messed that up.
Film.
Interstellar, Avengers.
Long ass list.
Avengers Endgame.
He said Jesus. Yeah.
Mission Impossible Fallout, and AVPO.
AVPL is great.
I also have my favorite TV shows of all time.
Which shorter list?
They're both really short. And I also have favorite books of all time. They're both significantly shorter. I have Cyberpunk Edgerunners, Death Note, Brooklyn Nine-Nine, Psych, Community, Castle, Full Metal Alchemist, Ted Lasso.
Full Metal Alchemist or Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood?
They're both the same thing. They're just like extended versions of it. I haven't seen Brotherhood. I've seen the main one.
Oh, okay. I watched a fair amount of Brotherhood.
Ted Lasso and American Dad.
Great list. That's a great list.
It's a really good list. Any of those I would watch again. Like like very rarely do I think.
Where's Tenet on the list? He does love Tenet.
I really do love Tenet. We actually just rewatched it. I got my Blu-ray for it. And we just rewatched it on our TV like
2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago. Can you turn that off? Is that come up in our reflections?
Kinda.
I don't know. But anyway, then there's favorite books of all time. This is like a weird list because I've not had the time.
Is Nightmare from the Deep or The Witching Hour on there?
It is not actually. I should
They're
probably
in some promo.
I should probably check it out. By the way, I went on Nightmare from the Deep on this app, which I have never. I literally found out about last week, and not only is Nightmare from the Deep on it, but someone else, a civilian, has liked it as well. On there.
A non-celebrity.
A non-popular person. Someone who doesn't have 120 followers on Likewise. I'm presuming.
Yeah.
But favorite movie or favorite books, Percy Jackson and the Lightning Thief. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, The Lightning Thief.
We got some predictions in chat.
The 50 Shades great on those. It is, but you have to subscribe to my OnlyFans to get that list. It's
oh man,
my OnlyFans has the rest of it's an extended version of the list.
And Loading says no. Austin, is he on a date? Yep.
Oh, Austin,
with a large group of men.
Just a whole bunch of men. It's just kind of his favorite dates, actually.
He's out doing fantasy football stuff.
Emphasis on the fantasy. He likes to get a little creative when he plays football. Like, anyway, The Kite Runner is total.
I need to read that.
Total tone shift from the first book. Back onto the total tone shift of The Bad Beginning from the book 1 of a series of unfortunate events. The Murder of Roger Ackroyd by Agatha
That's
Christie.
on your favorites list. Not so much.
It's a really good book.
I knew you liked it, but I didn't realize it was that much.
The Invention of Hugo Cabret, a book that has resulted in me getting scarred into not reading YA books. Salem's Lot by Stephen King. And The Black Company by Glenn Cook.
On your favorites list.
It's a good book.
Very
good book. I haven't read the others. I have the first three. I also have movies to watch if you loved RRR, and favorite movies of 2022, and that's it. Those are my lists. I did. I did. Okay, you know what? Here, I want you to. I'm gonna. So one thing the app is really made for is you can ask them questions, like you can ask the community questions, and then they'll recommend like a movie or a book. Like if you're like I'm in the mood to cry my eyes out, and then they'll be like read The Notebook,
or watch The Notebook.
Well,
I want to read The Notebook. I wonder how.
Well, when you ask a question, it says like, do you want to ask for books, movies, or podcasts,
or TV shows?
So I've asked 2 questions so far.
Okay.
What movie has the best workout montage?
Ooh.
I'm gonna read the.
Can I like say what I think will be on there? Like say like 3 things that I think will be on there.
Sure. So I'll go from the worst, like the least popular, to the most popular.
I think Rocky is definitely gonna be on there. You know what I mean? Like
I'll say it personally. I put in Rocky 4 immediately. That was my first contribution. I was like, I recommended it to myself.
I haven't seen the 4th one, but Rocky's definitely great.
Go ahead. Chariots of Fire. Okay.
I've not seen that. All right, so Rocky. Only other I can think of Creed. I was thinking I really like Creed 2. I like the training montage in that a lot. I don't know if it'll be on the list, but I really like it.
Okay.
For some reason what's a wrestling movie that my dad's a big fan of? Vision Quest.
What the hell?
Probably won't be on there actually, but it is a good recommendation for a good training montage.
Beverly Hills Ninja. Sorry, Beverly Hills Ninja.
I've never seen that.
Okay, Sidekicks.
Never seen that.
I think starring Chuck Norris. No Retreat,
First
No
Blood
Surrender.
Says loading. Is there a training montage in First Blood?
Honestly, I don't know if any of these have training montages. I just hear, and I'm guessing that people didn't lie to me. There's a movie called Dance Flick.
A lot, of course. I feel like that is a dance montage.
Surprisingly, the Adam Sandler movie Hustle that just came out last year on Netflix.
I heard good things about that.
American Assassin. We watched that, didn't we? Was
American Assassin? That was bad.
I don't remember it being training montage.
Is that the one who's in it?
It is.
Yeah, Dylan O'Brien. Yeah, that wasn't great. I remember not enjoying that.
Okay. King Arthur, Legend of the Sword. I don't.
Oh no, that's not the one. I was thinking The Kid Who Would Be King.
I don't remember.
Remember that movie? The Kid Who Would Be King.
Uncharted was her montage.
There was not a training montage in Uncharted.
But someone replied to this and said, the person who suggested it replied to it and said 2 words, Tom Holland. Those are 2 words.
There's no training montage.
Flashdance. I believe that has montages
like a dance
and it's like dance montages.
Yeah. Training to dance, technically.
Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
What?
Vision Quest.
Yeah, it has a great training montage in it.
Wow. And yet the top comment on that says, yes, it was a cheesy movie, but I loved it and I agree.
Yeah, it's definitely it's an old movie and it definitely has some dated stuff in it.
Right. Rocky, as we both said, is obvious. Course. The Karate Kid.
Oh, that's a good one too. That's a very good
one.
But
then, so number 2 spot was mine, Rocky 4.
Okay.
Number 1.
It's going to be something without a training montage, isn't it?
Mulan.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm behind that. The original animated?
Yes, yeah.
Good, because not the new one. Ugh.
Okay.
I think the worst review I ever wrote about anything.
So then I have
Venus.
What's the best werewolf movie? Oh, wait. Speaking of that review, I came up with the best title for that review.
You did. What was it again?
I can't remember. Oh, wait. Was it?
It was like
Was it Can't Make a Remake Out of Me or no?
I don't remember now. It's
it was something really clever. I remember being really
I was really
Guys,
smart.
Trust me when I say this title for
There's no proof anywhere, but trust me.
You would have read this review and immediately climaxed. Like it was like that. It would have been like that. Okay.
Oh my word.
So my other
question
was what's the best werewolf? That's not on this list. I can tell you.
I know it's not.
What's the best?
It's a fun werewolf movie.
What's the best werewolf movie?
I think you're gonna have Teen Wolf the Show recommended because you'd already told me.
That's a cheating. Okay, go ahead.
I won't count that. Here's someone American Werewolf in London classic. Okay. I think The Wolfman.
And okay, really so one. I will say I put in the Wolfman because I
of course
love
you did.
You
love that one. The remake, right?
The remake.
I've never seen the original. I feel like that would probably be good too.
Well, I'll just go through this because this is a long list.
Why don't you do one more guess?
You have 3. That's 3.
The original Teen Wolf movie.
Okay, well, you've already also know that one.
Not the show. I didn't know the original movie was going to be on there.
So
they're totally different.
I'm going to run through this because there's 25 suggestions.
Okay.
Underworld, Rise of the Lycans, Cursed. Look at me. Twilight. Legacies.
Yes.
The Originals.
The Originals, really? The TV show. Yeah, there is werewolves.
Bitten.
There's also werewolves in Vampire Diaries.
Oh, we got an anime. Blood Lad. Hey, Blood Lad. How you doing? Being Human.
Oh, that's a fun show. Is it the original or the original British or the American remake? Let me see the cast. That I have the guy from... Oh, yeah, that's the American remake. See, that's the guy from Callisto Protocol.
Status canceled.
The vampire is the guy from Callisto Protocol, the villain.
Oh shit, he did.
That's when I referenced, and you guys were like, "No one knows what that is, Alexa."
Yeah, no one knows what that is, Alexa.
It is. It got canceled.
There is
It was not very popular, but it's fun.
The original Wolfman. Teen Wolf the movie.
Which is not out yet.
Teen
Wolf the original movie or the new? No,
the new one.
Okay, not out yet.
Teen Wolf the show.
I need to finish that
show. The person who suggested it also left a comment saying a series still good if you're in the mood for a series. Wow. What a poet! Beautiful words.
Beautiful.
I'd publish Werewolves Within. Oh wait, is this a Ubisoft movie?
Joey says, I was kidding when I said "bore me to sleep."
Oh shit! Really? Oh man, you should have told me that earlier. I'm like 20 minutes in. I think this is Ubisoft.
Ubisoft?
Werewolves Within. I think that's a Ubisoft game or movie. Teen Wolf.
The original movie.
The original.
With who's that in that? I forget the main actor. It's someone big.
I don't think I can. More details? I don't know. Oh wait, Michael J. Fox.
That's who it is. Okay, I almost said Michael J. Fox, but I wasn't sure.
Hemlock Grove has a cool poster of a hand coming out of a jaw. Silver Bullet. I can totally imagine a trailer. This summer, Silver Bullet. You got to do that for the surround sound effect.
Is it what year did it come out?
1985.
Oh, okay, not that old. Definitely old.
The Howling. I've only seen Howling 3.
Oh.
This Striba. No, it has a weird name. The Howling 3. There's a JonTron 3 video about it too.
Oh.
Not JonTron 3 video. JonTron video. It's a secret channel.
That's why I thought it sounded familiar.
The Vampire Diaries, Red Riding Hood, Van Helsing, An American Werewolf in London, Ginger Snaps, The First Underworld, a movie just called Wolf.
Keep it simple.
1994. Wait, who is that in there? Jack Nicholson.
Ooh.
Whoa. Cool. Okay. And then
he won an Oscar in 1990s. Did you know that?
Wow. How did you know that?
Crazy.
You're like an HMDB.
Oh, Joey says, by the way, Sri, I'm the person who liked Nightmare from the Deep on Likewise.
Oh, okay. You didn't even read it, you asshole. Go and unlike it right now. Oh, wait, no, don't unlike it. Just, remove your like. Don't dislike it. All right, the number one movie, Werewolf by Night.
Okay. Loading says, I had seen a British series where a girl growing up, she had a period and it was compared to wolf power evoking. Yeah, it is interesting that almost all of those are male werewolves. When I think there are a lot of parallels.
One that's not on this list.
Yeah, it's nice the one's on the list.
No, one that's not on this list. My Sister's a Werewolf, starring Victoria Justice.
Oh my God.
You're talking about woman representation.
Was that Victoria Justice?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't know. I watched the premiere for that show over that movie.
Of course you did. I think I did too, actually.
I remember when
it premiered on Nick.
It was this whole big lead up, don't miss.
Yeah.
This is probably
that's throwback. I miss that. Kids don't get that
right
anymore.
Here. This is the closest. Wait, right. Where are you
trying to point at?
Right here, right there. That's the closest we've gotten to a TV channel. There's a.
That
was worth that.
That was so worth it. Yeah.
What were you saying about Victoria Justice?
I wasn't saying anything about her. I was talking about back in the day with like the TV show, like you have all the ads like leading up to it. Like it's a like, and if you miss it, like it's not gonna play again for like a couple weeks potentially,
Right.
Or like at least a time where you're free. So it's like really because like
Rest
Netflix
in peace
movies,
to all those people who watched Fred the movie premiered that way, who stayed up.
Oh my god.
That night to
No,
see.
but it was such a cool experience because like you got it like was a whole event. You know what I mean? But, like now, like whenever things premiere on streaming services, it's like okay, you can watch it whenever. But this, it's like you have to watch it and you don't know when it'll play again.
See, that's
like
that's what you got to do though. That's what you see now. Like streaming services should put stuff up and then take them down.
Yeah.
Like HBO Max.
Yeah. Do you know what they should do actually? So like the streaming service, it should have like different channels that plays different types of things
like
on
Pluto.
each channel.
You're just describing Pluto.
I was describing regular TV.
Oh.
What we moved away from, and it should have ads in between.
Ads really help the ads. Part of the atmosphere. Yeah.
Nickelodeon ads
like,
back in the day were
how am I gonna go? When am I gonna go pee if there's no ads?
It's true. It is a problem.
You know, like I need to be able to like.
I don't want to have to pause.
And then like
I need the
sit
stress.
there and like sit there and like one like
try
head
and listen.
craned out like
is it a this ad normally plays right before it like like
oh god it's Hot Pockets
It is. You need the anxiety of not missing anything.
It turns every ad into a mini game.
Running to pee was such an experience. It really was.
Right. Or like how many dishes can I do before the next ad?
Yeah.
It's part of it. It's a workout.
Dishes.
Wow. Okay. See, now you know.
Not during a commercial.
Adult here.
I've done dishes, but not during the commercial.
I'm an adult, Alexa. I washed my dishes while I was watching Teen Titans Go.
Oh my god.
In the ad, I was for an article, so it was like research. Is what it was. I like to. It's like method acting for writing articles. But anyway, I'm becoming popular now.
Yeah.
So there's a bow end for that. There's a bow tie.
There we go.
Wrap that together.
Like in Walter Video.
And ship it.